Imagine this. It's 3 a.m. Your house is dead quiet. And your scruffy rescue mutt starts losing his mind, barking, scratching, acting like the world's about to end. You think he's just been a pain, but what if he's the only one standing between your family and a disaster you can't even see? Stick with me, 'cause this is the wild, true inspired story of a Tennessee mutt named Rusty, who saved his family, not once, but 3 times from dangers hiding in plain sight. If you're all about heart-pounding, tear-jerking animal hero stories, smash that subscribe button for FurEver stories right now. We drop real tales of furry legends every week, and trust me, you ain't gonna wanna miss what's coming. Let's roll. We're in Clarksville, Tennessee, summer of 2024. The Cooper family, Tyler, and their 6-month-old twins, Emma and Ethan, are living the American dream in a cozy ranch-style home on Maple Drive. White picket fence, backyard grill, fireflies dancing at dusk. But life ain't been easy. Jess and Tyler spent years battling infertility, countless doctor visits, drained savings, tears nobody saw. When the twins finally came, it was like the clouds parted. They were their miracle, their everything, their house. A 1960s fixer-upper they snagged cheap after pouring every penny into the twins. Creaky floors, leaky faucets, a gas furnace older than Tyler's dad. They were macking at work, though, painting walls, plantain marigolds, plantain a life. Enter Rusty, their scrappy rescue dog. Jess found him at the Montgomery County shelter during a volunteer shift. He was this wiry reddish-brown mutt, part hound, part Hoonaswat, with a crooked ear and eyes that looked like they'd seen some stuff. Shelter lady Miss Carla tells Jess, "That's Rusty. Been here 9 months. Folks pass him up 'cause he ain't pretty. But he's got heart saved, a hiker from a rattler last year." Jess, kneeling by his kennel, feels a tug. What's his deal? Was a stray, got dumped. Real loyal, though pays attention like nobody's business. Tyler wasn't sold. "Babe, we got twins coming. A stray with a rap sheet. Come on." Jess fires back. "He didn't ditch that hiker. I ain't ditching him." Tyler caves, muttering about vet bills, and Rusty's home by supper. This dog's a freaking ninja. In a week, he maps the house, knows where the creaky stair is, which window sticks, where the twins' bottles get prepped. Sleeps by the nursery door, ears twitching at every coo or cry. Tyler's still side-eyeing him. He's cool, but he's a wild card. Twins are fragile, Jess. She just smirks. "Give him time, babe." Fast forward to a muggy August night. Twins are asleep, house quiet as a church. Jess and Tyler are crashed out after a long day, diapers, feedings, the usual chaos. Around 3 a.m., Rusty starts going bananas. Barking like a maniac, scratching at the basement door, whining so loud it's like gunshots in the silence. Jess bolts up, heart racing. "Rusty, what the hell?" Tyler groans, he's lost it. Probably a squirrel. But Rusty ain't having it. He's pawing the basement door like his life depends on it. Then get this, grabs Jess's pajama leg in his teeth, tugging her toward it. Not biting, just pulling. All right, I'm coming." She follows, Tyler stumbling behind, half asleep. Rusty barrels downstairs, straight to the old gas furnace in the corner. He's snarling, pawing at the pipes, nose pressed to a rusty valve. Then Jess smells it faint, like rotten eggs. Her stomach drops. "Tyler, you smell that?" He freezes, sniffs. "Is that gas?" They'd read about it, natural gas leaks, silent killers. Odorless, till the utility adds that sulfur stink. Jess scoops the twins from the nursery, heart pounding. Tyler dials 911. Fire trucks roll up 10 minutes later, red lights flashing like a horror flick. Firefighter, a big dude named Hank, checks the furnace. You all got a leak, all right. Valves corroded. Gas building up. Could have been lights out for the whole house boom or poison. Take your pick. Jess clutches Emma and Ethan shacking. He knew. Rusty knew. Hank kneels by the dog, whose tail's still stiff, eyes locked on the furnace. This mutt's a damn hero. Most folks don't smell it till it's too late. Turns out, Rusty's nose honed from his stray days, sniffing out scraps, picked up the gas before it hit dangerous levels. Fire crew shuts it off, vents the house. By dawn, the Coopers are safe, but the basements are mess pipes exposed, valve trashed. Rusty's panting, but calm, like he just clocked out from a shift. Tyler, who was all wild card before, looks at Rusty different now. Guess I owe you one, buddy, he mutters, scratching his ears. Jess just hugs the dog, tears in her eyes. We almost yelled at him for barking. Hold up, y'all, this is just the beginning. Rusty's about to pull off 2 more saves that'll have you on the edge of your seat. A storm's brewing, a hidden danger's lurking, and this scrappy mutt's got more heart than most humans I know. Don't click a waither. Next part's gonna hit you right in the feels. Drop a comment. Ever had a pet warn you about something weird? Hit that like button, and let's keep this train rolling. 2 weeks later, late August, Tennessee's getting hammered by a freak storm. Thunder's rattling windows, rain's pouring like a fire hose. The Coopers are holed up inside, twins fussing in their cribs. Power's flickering, and the old oak tree out back's swaying like it's drunk. Jess is nursing Ethan. Tyler's checking the weather app Tornado Watch. Great. Around midnight, Rusty's at it again. No barking this time, just a low, guttural growl, like he's facing down a bear. He's staring at the ceiling, ears perked, body stiff. Rusty, what now? Jess whispers, uneasy. He limps to the living room paws, still sore from scratching the basement door last time, and starts circling by the back wall. Near the twins' play area. Tyler's like, he's tripping again. But Jess ain't so sure. He wasn't wrong before. Rusty's growling louder, pawing at the baseboard. Then a deafening boom shakes the house. Lights go out. Twins scream. Jess grabs M. Tyler snags a flashlight. That was the oak. They race to the basement's safest spot, concrete walls, one tiny window. Rusty's right behind, but he stops at the stairs, winning, looking back like he wants M to follow. What's he doing? Tyler snaps. Jess, holding both twins, says, he's trying to show us something. Against every instinct, they follow Rusty back up, through the kitchen, to a narrow utility closet they barely use. He's scratching at the floor, frantic. Tyler yanks it open. Inside's a trapdoor, rusted shut. They never noticed under old boxes. Storm cellar. Jess gasps. Tyler pries it open with a crowbar from the garage. A musty smell hits damp concrete, but solid. They climb down with flashlights. A small bunker, probably from the 70s. With canned food, a cot, even a crank radio. Rusty leads M in, curls up in a corner, finally chill. Jess looks at Tyler. He knew the house wasn't safe. Radio crackles. Tornado touchdown, Clarksville. Stay underground. Minutes later, a crash part of the roof caves, where the oak hit, right over the twins' play area. They huddle in the bunker. Twins sleeping on the cot, Rusty guarding the door. Jess whispers, he saved us again. Tyler, shaking, nods. This dog's unreal. Storm rages till dawn, but they're safe, 'cause of a mutt who sniffed out disaster twice. By September, the Coopers are staying with Jess's mum across town while their house gets fixed. New roof. New furnace, the works. Rusty is a local celeb now. Neighbors bring him treats. Kids draw super Rusty pics. But he's still just their scruffy guardian, tail wagging, when Emma or Ethan giggle. Jess starts volunteering at the shelter, telling Rusty's story to push adoptions. Tyler's tacking online courses for home inspection wants to catch stuff like that. Gas leak himself. One night, they're back at the house for a final walkthrough before moving in. Place smells like fresh paint, new drywall. Contractor, a grizzled guy named Pete, says it's good to go. But Rusty's acting weird again. He's sniffing the nursery's new wall, where the play area used to be. Low growl, pause, scratching, same vibe as before. Jess freezes. Tyler, he's doing it again. Pete laughs. Dogs, just smelling sawdust. But Tyler ain't laughing. Check it now. Pete shrugs, grabs a stud finder and thermal camera. Runs it over the wall, his face drops. Hotspot, electrical. Turns out, the old wiring from the 60s wasn't fully replaced. Hidden junction box, frayed insulation, heat building up. Could have sparked a fire in days, Pete says. Yar would have been asleep. Jess's knees buckle. That's 3, Rusty. 3 times. They fix the wiring, move back in. Rusty gets a new bed by the twins' cribs, custom collar engraved. Rusty knows of a hero. Jess writes a blog post about him. It goes viral in Clarksville. By October, the city gives Rusty the Clarksville Canine Courage Award at a park ceremony. Crowds, huge firefighters, neighbors, even Miss Carla from the shelter. Jess speaks, voice shaken. Some folks say dogs are just pets. Rusty's family. He's our hero. Crowd roars. Rusty just yawns, like, whatever, I'm just doing me. Alright y'all, we're almost done. But don't bounce, yet Trusty's story's got one last heart-tugging twist. Plus a farewell that'll leave you misty-eyed. This mutt's a legend, and his legacy's gonna hit you hard. If this story's got you feeling the love, smash that subscribe for FurEver stories, and tell me in the comments. What's your pet's hero moment? Let's wrap this up right. Winter rolls in, and Rusty's slowing down. He's pushing 9, grey around the muzzle, limping from all that scratching. But he's still glued to the twins, napping by their cribs, perking up when they babble. Jess notices he's eating less, sleeping more. Vet comes Dr. Lynn, who knows Rusty's saga. His heart's tired, she says. Not in pain, but he's winding down. Dogs like him hang on till they know you're safe. Jess and Tyler make his day's golden steak scraps, belly rubs, walks under Clarksville's frosty oaks. One night, they camp in the living room blankets, twins in a pack-and-play, Rusty sprawled center. He lifts his head at every coo, still watching. Early December, just before dawn, Jess wakes to silence. Rusty's curled by her feet, breath slow. She strokes his crooked ear, he sighs, tail thumps once, and he's gone. No pain, just peace. They bury him under a dogwood tree in the backyard, plaque. Read in, Rusty, our hero, our heart. Emma and Ethan, barely toddling, place pebbles on it. Jess whispers, hope they remember you. Tyler hugs her, we'll make sure. Spring 2025. Jess's blog turns into a kid's book, Rusty's Nose Knows. It's about a scruffy dog saving twins from silent monsters in walls. Sells out at local bookstores, schools read it. Kids ask, was Rusty real? Jess smiles. Real as it gets, better than any story. The Coopers get a new rescue, a goofy lab mix named Biscuit. He's all heart, no heroics yet. Emma points to Rusty's photo above the fireplace. My Wusty, Jess chokes up. Your first hero, baby. Tyler starts a safety consulting biz, checking homes for gas leaks, bad wiring. Jess pushes shelter adoptions, telling Rusty's tale. Some folks call dogs just animals. But if your mutt's ever woken you from a deadly sleep, pressed against you when life's falling apart, or sniffed out danger you couldn't. You know they're everything. Rusty didn't need a pedigree to save lives. Just a nose, a heart, and a family to love. Thanks for riding with Rusty's story on FurEver Stories. Got a furry hero of your own? Drop it in the comments, we're all ears. Subscribe for more tales of courage and love, one paw print at a time. Till next time, keep loving those pups.